Hello guys, welcome back to another episode of DuckCraft on the- Minecraft on the DuckCraft server. There we go. Starting to get it. You'll notice we have some different stuff here in Minecraft today. As you notice, there's actually shadows, and there's some reflections in water and things like that. I found a shader pack that I really like for playing because it's fairly discreet. So it's called Sildur's Enhanced Default, and it's the read-on version. So this came out basically today or yesterday. It's version 1 of the Enhanced Default shaders. So it basically means, you know, we got some shadows, we got some reflections, not much else. So torches will still, you know, it'll still be clear when you're lighting areas up enough. Things like that. So I want to try playing with this, and feel very free to let me know down in the comments what you think of this. I think it looks awesome. I think it's actually much better than just the vanilla graphics in Minecraft. And of course, on top of that, I'm using the faithful textures and also the no pumpkin blur textures, so that I don't have the annoying texture on the screen when I'm wearing a pumpkin. Okay, so I have been playing quite a bit lately actually, and I want to show you guys what's been happening before we get on with today's episode. So first of all, I just want to show you my armor right here. I have been trading a lot of mending books, and as you can see, I have mending on my elytra, mending on my leggings, mending on my boots, mending on both of my pickaxes, I have mending on my shovel, my axe, my sword, and of course I can't have mending on the bow because I'm using infinity. So yeah, the only mending I'm missing right now is the helmet. And just to reiterate, oh, come on, sorry, there we go. To reiterate, if you don't remember, I do have the mending villager right here, and he takes 36 emeralds for one mending book. So I've been trading paper basically with this guy and this guy. Getting the emeralds, and yeah, that's how I've been getting mending books. Also, I want to show you a little bit of what a friend of mine is building on the server. Let's fly over there. So while we're flying over to this area, yeah, here's his base. I just wanted to let you know that, of course, I am getting a lot of fireworks right now. I will show you in this episode where we're getting all the fireworks from. Just to update you on what's happening on the server again. I feel like a lot of my episodes is just, you know, basically updating you on what I've done off, you know, off the Let's Play. I'm gonna try to record more in the future. Like I said, I'm learning about all of this as I go along. But yes, here's my friend's JSD's base, basically.
Well, hey, I am lazy.
He's been playing on the server for a couple of days, so he's actually done a lot of stuff just for the time that he's been playing. And the main source that I had for mending books lately is this sugarcane farm, which he built actually to be able to get mending from my villagers. So yeah, it goes a really long way. Let's head over to spawn and let me show you a little bit of the stuff that I'm doing there, because that's some stuff that we'll continue with in future episodes and kind of get started on some really big, exciting projects. So I'll meet you over at spawn. Oh, and by the way, while I'm here in the Nether, something I really like about the shader pack that I'm using is, you know, a lot of the time with shaders in Minecraft, it's usually really glitchy in the Nether. And I guess people are trying to get something working in the Nether, but usually it just doesn't work as it's intended to. So for this shader pack, it just doesn't do anything in the Nether, which I really like. Because obviously I don't have to go in and out and, you know, activating and deactivating the shader packs over and over. It just works while you're playing. I really like this shader pack. So if you're interested in playing with shader packs, I strongly recommend this one. But anyway, here we are, back in spawn. I'll meet you in the overworld. Okay, here we are. I just decided to skip the, you know, walking over here, because obviously you've seen this a couple of times now. I really like the reflections on the glass here too. Like it just adds such a nice dimension to the graphics in the game, just playing with shaders. Even if it's just this little bit, like a little bit of reflections on the glass, on the water, you know, some waving. The shader pack does have waving on like the trees, like the leaves and the grass and everything like that. I turned the waving off, because obviously if you have it on, it's a bit much for me, honestly, so I turned that off. But yes, I've been doing some work here in the spawn. As you can see, there's some pillars over there, and if we turn this way, you can see a mob grinder. I'll show you that. It's basically a mob grinder just to get basic mob drops, so mainly we're after gunpowder from this, and that's where I'm getting all the fireworks from. So I've just been AFKing there. I'm going to build another one of these, probably bigger and better, in my base. But this is just a temporary one, so I decided to do that off stream, or you know, off camera, so to speak. So yes, you can see the pillars over there. This is basically marking out the spawn chunks. So the middle of the spawn chunks is right there, like right in front of the entrance to the spawn building. That's the edge of the spawn chunk, and that's the other edge. And as you can see, I've been building some stuff here. It's kind of intersecting with the bridge here. This is probably something that we'll try to build as soon as possible, basically. I'm gonna finish the Enderman farm this episode, though. That's gonna be really quick. I'm gonna show you. I found the problem with the Enderman farm, so I know exactly what to do there. But this is gonna be the Iron Titan, basically. It's a iron farm designed by... I can't remember his name. I gotta go and check that. But I just want to show you the size of this before I do that. So I'm just climbing up here to get a vantage point. Yeah, there you go. That's the size of the farm. But of course it's gonna be floating up in the sky, and iron golems is gonna fall down. And we're gonna be getting about 2,000. I think it's 2,600 or 2,700 iron per hour. So that's gonna be really good. We're basically gonna have an infinite supply of iron. But before we do that, we gotta get started on the villager breeder, because obviously we'll need a lot of villagers for this big of an iron farm. So yes, let me go and double check who made this design real quick. Ah yes, there we are. Of course, it was the man, the myth, the legend, Tango Tech. Really good YouTuber. If you haven't seen him, I strongly recommend it if you're interested into redstone related stuff and farms and things like that. But in any case, let's get started with today's episode. I'm gonna head over to the Enderman farm after I've slept, because the sun is going down. So yeah, I'll go and sleep. I'll meet you over by the Enderman farm, and I'll show you what we're about to do here. Okay, here we are. Let me try to show you what the problem is here. In case you missed, I showed you this in the last episode, you guys. But I'm guessing maybe some of you missed it. Let me try to fill my inventory with something random here, just so that I don't fill up everything with ender pearls. But yes, the problem is some of the Endermen here aren't one-hit kills. So let me try to... Yeah. You see how some of them I have to hit several times? That's no bueno. That is unacceptable. We need to fix that. And I did figure out what the problem is. Let me just pick up all these XP orbs. There we go. Let me go up and show you what the problem is. It's a simple problem. Because of the design of the farm in this case, it's slightly more difficult to fix. You see how there's Endermen on the side here? Yeah, I'll show you what's happening up here. Give me a few seconds here. Alright. This may be a problem. They're not actually spawning. Well, I guess they are, but... So you see how some of them get stuck on the side here. Like if they spawn in the middle or, you know, anywhere but exactly on the side here, they're gonna fall down into the hole here in the middle. But some of them get stuck and they fall down here, right? I've tried placing blocks here on the side just to like block them from running into this corner here, and instead kind of pushing them over here. But if I place anything, I've tried basically everything I can think of that, you know, blocks them from running down into the corner here. It blocks their view So they can't see the endermite here. And of course, if they can't see the endermite, they're not going to aggro it and they're not going to run into the hole here, which is the whole point of this farm, is for them to drop down here and get to one-hit kill. Of course, if they're dropping in the water, they're going to be teleporting into the killing area, but they're not going to be one-hit kill because, well, they don't take any fall damage. I hope you're following me so far. So what I'm going to do, basically, and this is... Again, it's an easy fix, but it's gonna take a little bit of time. Basically, I'm gonna have to remove the area, like basically from here out to maybe there, and do like a square here where they're just gonna fall straight through down into the void. And so what I was thinking is, I'm probably gonna do just a time lapse of me doing that, because obviously it's not gonna be too interesting. I'm just gonna have to remove some of the water up there. And then remove the blocks and make sort of a walkway around the hole, because like right here they're just going to be falling into the void, right? So yeah, I guess let me just get started on that, and I'll meet you here when it's done.
I can't get diamonds or pearls, and I don't wanna take you traveling the world, but I can love you. Yeah, I'm gonna love you. I'll give you all of what I've got. The fancy finds, baby, I have not. Just gonna love you. Yeah, I'm gonna love you.
I'm just gonna give you a little bit of an update here. So here's an example of what I'm trying to do, right? So let me actually try to do something like this. Hold on. Get out of here, man. Oh, well. See, that's what happens if they're not one-hit kill. They're gonna be aggroing me. Oh my god, the freaking XP. So yeah, this is what I'm trying to do, right? This hole goes down straight to bedrock, or bedrock, not bedrock, the void. I'm starting to fill up my inventory with ender pearls as well. Let me show you from up here what it actually looks like. And I'm realizing I'm gonna need... Oh yeah, so this isn't actually working. Yeah, I need to take this out one block further. But do you see the point here? They're gonna fall down in the corner there, and whoever falls outside the glass is just gonna fall straight into the void, and they'll just keep respawning up there then, because obviously they're continuously dying. But I'm gonna have to take care of this problem where they're actually falling outside of the area that I marked out here. So the reason I'm placing blocks like this is obviously because I need to remove the water first. So I'm gonna take all of this out one block further, and then we'll see how it works. I just wanted to give you another quick update here. So obviously I've started filling in, you know, all the blocks that I want to remove the water from. And then I just keep one line on the outside and just dig everything else away. And obviously the water is gone. And if you don't know about it, because I know that I didn't actually show myself building this farm when I did that. Obviously I have the water here so that they won't actually teleport from the killing area up onto the roof. Because obviously Endermen don't teleport into water because they take damage from water. However, if they do land in the water, they're gonna teleport down into the killing area. So, you know, if you're keeping up there, it should be fairly obvious why I'm doing that. Oh, stop. Oh, I hate this. I freaking hate this. Oh. Okay. Don't walk into me. Thank you. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus Christ.
I can't get diamonds or pearls, and I don't wanna take you traveling the world, but I can love you. Yeah, I'm gonna love you. I'll give you just gonna love you. Yeah, I'm gonna love you. I'm gonna.
Okay, so here we go. I had to move this row of blocks one block in because obviously they're not falling right here. I'm also realizing that I'm gonna need water on top of these blocks as well. Like, one option is to fill out this area with signs and then put water on top. Okay, there we go. So we have water all the way around the edge here. And hopefully the Endermen will pull through here when I dig the ground out. So let me actually do that. Oh shit, I'm looking at them.
I can't get diamonds or pearls, and I don't wanna take you traveling the world, but I can love you. Yeah, I'm gonna love you.
Okay, here we go. So obviously this is a bit tight, but it's gonna work, hopefully. And I'm hoping that most of the Endermen that have to just kind of fall through here. So let's try that out. I'm gonna kill a few so that they spawn a little bit more upstairs. Also, this is a nice way of just throwing away some ender pearls when you need to. It's actually really good. Okay, let's do this. Make sure we don't fill our inventory up. Oh, dude, the reflections are just glitching out in here. So yeah, you can see them falling through, which means they're gonna keep spawning upstairs. And hopefully... yeah, I'm gonna go up and check as soon as the XP is done here. This is so fast, it's insane. Okay, I'm gonna check if we have any Endermen stuck up there, or if they're falling through. Because we don't want anyone getting stuck in the water here. Obviously. Yeah, so I assume we just kind of hit the spawn limit right now. Oh, no, here we go. We got on this side. So again, I'm trying to figure out if any of them are getting stuck down there, but it seems like all of them are falling down into the void right now. So that is exactly what we want. Now, what we'll have to do probably is we'll have to kind of extend that corner a little bit so we have a walkway, because right now it's just one block to walk on over there, and I kind of want some security rails. So I'm gonna put like fence or something there just so that you don't fall into the void. So yeah, we're gonna have to extend that corner just a little bit, but that should be it. So let me just figure out how to do that.
I can't get diamonds or pearls, and I don't wanna take you traveling the world, but I can love you. Yeah, I'm gonna love you. I'll give you all of what I've got. The fancy finds, baby, I have not. Just gonna love you.
Okay, here we are. So this is the walkway I'm gonna have, and then I'm gonna have some fence right there. So let me get that right now, actually, and let's see how that feels. Okay, so it would basically be like this, which I think this is good enough, right? Yeah, that'll have to do. So all I have to do now is I have to copy this over to the other side as well. Which isn't gonna take me too much time here, so let me do that, and then I think we're pretty much done with this farm. Okay, there we go. So now we can walk through here, and obviously these guys should all be one-hit kills. I'm gonna go up and make sure that the water is actually looking as it should. I'm gonna grab my armors too so that I get the depth strider. Because otherwise it will take a long time to do. So okay, there we go. So let's sit up here and have a look at how it looks upstairs. Obviously the farm isn't going to be exactly symmetrical from the bottom right now, but I don't really care about that. You know, because obviously no one is really gonna see the farm from below. So as long as it looks good from the top and inside, we're good basically. So yeah, I extended it. These 3 corner blocks here is what I extended, and I did the same on this side. Right. And the water is looking good. It's covering all of the blocks, so they won't be teleporting up there from the killing chamber, because obviously we want them to stay there. So yeah, I may have to, you know, clean out some of the remaining, the remaining guys that have more than 1 or half a heart. But yeah, let's test it out. Oh wait, let me do this. Okay, so here they're raining in. And yeah, everyone in here should be 1-hit kill. How about with a... yeah, even punching with the hand, they're 1-hit kill. So yeah, this is exactly as it should be. Oh, he was aggroed for some reason. Usually, with this system, since they're aggroing the Endermite up top, they'll still be aggroed on the Endermite when they land, which is why they're not aggroing the player when we're looking at them. Because obviously if you're looking at an already aggroed Enderman, it won't aggro you straight off. So yeah, this is perfect. Enderman farm is officially done. Now, I'm gonna have a look at the time on the episode and see how much time we have left. And depending on how much time we have left, I'll see what we can do here. So I will be right back with you. Okay, there we are. Just got finished checking the time of this episode. It seems like we're just over 20 minutes into the episode, so I'm not going to be able to start any new projects here today. However, I am going to show you a little bit more about the mob grinder that I built here, just in case you're interested. So we'll quickly just go over the design that I used. I can't actually remember who made the design. I'm going to have to double check that, and I'll leave a link down in the description if you're interested in this particular design of a mob grinder. And I mean, yeah, it seems like I'm still having technical difficulties with recording, because this is actually the 3rd time I'm trying to record this particular clip, because for some reason Shadowplay decides that it's not going to record my mic anymore. So I'm kind of trying to figure that out, but fingers crossed, I hope it's working now. So yeah, this mob grinder is using something called active mob displacement, I believe. Which basically means that there's a timer running up here. And every time the timer goes off, it'll wash down all the spawned mobs with water. So you saw a couple of them dropping just now. I'm using packed ice for the spawn platforms here, because obviously on top of packed ice, mobs will spawn if it's dark enough. However, they will not spawn on normal ice, which is why I'm using packed ice. And yeah, of course, I want them to spawn on the ice so that when they're washed down with water, they'll glide over the ice faster. And that makes this design a little bit more efficient than some designs you'll find otherwise. So yeah, here's a timer. It goes off every so often. There's 21 items in this timer, and every time, well, every second time it goes off, it'll send a redstone pulse through here. That makes a torch tower send a pulse to all of the dispensers here. And then, you know, it's like, there's like a delayed pulse as well. So there's like a double pulse here, which basically means it's gonna dispense the water, and after a short while, there's another pulse, and it'll take the water back out into the buckets here. And I have 4 dispensers per layer of spawn pads here, and there's in total 4 layers of spawn pads. So it's a pretty decent mob grinder, but again, we'll make an even bigger one in our base that we're gonna get started on, you know, fairly soon here. You know, maybe 1 or 2 episodes ahead of us still. But yes, like I said, I just wanted to let you know kind of what this is in case you're interested. And again, if you want to build this particular mob design, or mob grinder design, I will leave a link for that in the description below. But with that, I'm probably gonna end the episode here. Oh. Close one. Alright, well, guys, I hope you liked the video. If you did, feel free to leave a like down below. If you didn't like the video, please do let me know in the comments how I can improve for future episodes. And if you haven't subscribed already, please do so. With that, I'm gonna head off. Later, guys.